Alright lads, welcome back to Grimsby the Glory. This is season 4. The awards were yesterday. I hope you agreed with me. If not, go and check them out now. And if you are buzzing for season 4, like I am buzzing for season 4, now that we're in the championship, do hit that subscribe button as we're going through. We always pick the one with the most money. I'm going to do just like I did at the end of the start of last season. I will play this myself. I will blood in the youth team because look at that. That team looks pretty solid. I'm going to be making a few signings. I'm going to blood in the youth into this one. Maybe get a few of them going and hopefully they'll get some good game time and some good growth. So that's Brandon Rose. That's your Ed Kings. Those will be playing definitely. We've got Vitesse, Rapid Vienna and Perugia in this, which is big. And then transfers, I will get one done now. I'll do it quite quickly and we'll just absolutely breeze through it. Someone who I've been wanting to sign since last year but couldn't. That's Joe Walsh. Easy, approached by his 500k. It won't take too long to get this one done. We'll whiz through all of this. I've gone with 400 grand, 15%. Let's hope they accept this one. Oh, they want 700 grand. Cheeky. Screw it, 700's fine. We'll take him. We'll just get this one over the line nice and quick. For 700 grand, I'm then going to go 1.25 for wages, 20 grand as a signing bonus. I hope he accepts. And he does, of course he does. Joe Walsh is in and he will be playing our first game. I'll come back to you after. We won't be making any signs in between that. I'll be coming back to you then after we have finished the pre-season tournament, however we do. And then we'll look at maybe making another signing or playing the first league game. We shall see then. And here we are with the pre-season tournament then. First up is Rapid Vienna, a game that's going to be quite difficult, I would imagine, considering they're quite a strong team in Austria. But we start with our first team, basically. Like, it's got a few youth in really well, and Esteban Oliveira takes 11 minutes to get himself off the mark, which is absolutely fantastic, something we always need to do. Pollock winning the ball back really well, and then Ed King unfortunately drops down with an injury, which in the end knocked him out for 3 weeks, meaning the chance for him to grow and to do well was this pre-season tournament, and he's not got there. But someone who does do very well is Mason Hughes, and this game is pretty much done until here where Oliveira gets himself through, trying to make it a third, doesn't manage it, quite blocked well, but you never know. Straight then into Perugia from Italy in the second game of the group stage, and again we start well early on. Akim Rose with a good shot. Charles Cook should put the rebound in, does at the third attempt, a bit different, and then Charles Dunn decides he'll head that one, but he won't hit that one, and then somehow that's not a penalty, and Walsh, playing his first game, makes a good save. Realistically, it was only a matter of time before they scored. We made a couple of good tackles there from Benson, but Edmondson doesn't get his head sorted right, and it's 1-1 just after the restart. And then what an absolute ball that is, and what a finish that is. It's a shame that didn't count for them, really. And then again, about the same time as Oliveira's do, Jack Lana puts the ball in for a 2-1 victory in our second game, and that's 2 wins out of 2 so far. And we nearly made it 3-1, but not quite. And then on to what I would have regarded the hardest game is Vitesse from the Netherlands. But a brilliant start from Oliveira 6 minutes in, and you're not going to pass up that opportunity to play the ball across like that to go 1-0 up in what I believe was a tough game. Although straight away, 9 minutes later, they come back and put one in. After that, the game, it looks like it was them, but then we put in a few tackles. We roughed them up a bit and they couldn't handle it. And straight after the restart, Esteban Oliveira, he's in. What does he do? He misses. You wouldn't normally see that now, to be fair. And then we put in Mason Hughes, about 15 minutes left, and he tucks it away for another 2-1 win, which is very good. And then Cousins, playing his second game, I think it was, has a nice speculative shot, but doesn't quite make it. Now, into the semi-finals. Lass Linz, also from Austria. I know nothing about this team, but some lovely football from us 4 minutes in, the earliest goal so far, gets us 1-0 up. And then Oliveira showing something we're not really normal seeing. It's him with a bit of strength, near post finish, and it's 2-0 after 20 minutes. They don't actually turn up until the 40th minute, and then Walsh just catches the ball. That's about it. He throws it out to Tilly, and we start ourselves a counter-attack with a good ball to Benson, who just squeezes it through there to Oliveira, somehow manages to get himself in, and this time he doesn't miss. And that ended that. Semi-final done. Final at home. It actually comes up in a second there. Blundell Park against Empoli from Italy. Not an easy game. Was never going to be an easy game. And we started really well. It was a shame that that ball there to Oliveira was offside, because that was another goal early on, which we do normally get now. However, then Empoli decide they're going to turn up. We've been absolutely done here with some lovely football, and what a strike that was into the top corner. And then Brandon Rose, he hasn't made a mistake up until now. It's so poor from the lad. Young, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And really, when you've got Oliveira and he decides, you know what, we're winning this game, You can't stop him. 38 minutes in, he gets his first. Right, into the second half. 4 minutes into the second half, should I say, and he gets his second. That makes it 2-2. And then 3 minutes later, what a save that is by the keeper onto the crossbar. Charles Cook nearly gets it to him, but he's still onside if he can find him, which he can. Just about 15 minutes left, and Oliveira puts it in for a 3-2 win, and we have won the pre-season tournament. It's not a big trophy, it's not an important trophy, but to see Pollock lifting a trophy is always good. And now it's time for the championship. And there you have it. After that, probably a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be highlights, we did win it with a hat-trick from Esteban Oliveira. Unbelievable. What I do want to do is just have a quick check and show you, well, one, how much money we now got after this. We'll let that load, which turns out to be we got 1.3 from winning that. They're obviously happy with that. Brandon Rose is a bit upsetting to be out for 8 days, but it's not too bad, is it? So overall, budget-wise, 11.3 mil. Sounds about right, sounds quite good. With 33 wage budget, should be enough to get in the centre mid. I want Rizzo at the left back, and then one of the keepers I want, and maybe another player on loan, maybe not another star winger, who knows. I don't really, to be honest, at the moment. You can let me know that. We'll check the calendar actually to start, and as you can see, which is what we'll end the episode with today, will be the first championship game of the season. Don't start too easy, does it? We're against Derby. And then it just gets harder and harder as we go through August, which that'll be where I'll be making the next few signings around the Palace game, all that sort of stuff. But for now, I just want to show you just how well we did in that tournament, say goals-wise. Look at that. If we have a look, Oliveira got 6 goals in that tournament, Mason Hughes got 2, Charles Cook, Lana and Clifton all getting goals. Lads, we absolutely bossed it, to be fair. Absolutely bossed it. 2 clean sheets for the boys as well. And I think that leaves Mitchell 1 off. I'm going to say 1 off. A new look. Now it's time for the Derby game. I'm not going to be doing anything else. There will be a training poll in the description of this one and the next one, right? And then it will come into play. No, just this one. It'll be just this one it'll be in, and it'll come into play in episode 3. One earlier than normal. Hopefully we don't have a bad start, because we really could do with a good one. It's time to move forward into Derby. Of course, then we're going to have to go with our strongest 11 if we're going to play Derby now. And that is only going to be this team here. Battersby in the sticks for now until I sign another one. I'll go through my list later. Then Fossey, Edmondson, Pollock, Wood. That's not going to change. Benson is probably going to come out for, I'm leaning towards Lopez. And that's probably not one that's going to be up for debate. I'm leaning towards Lopez. Clifton, Charles Cook, Thomas, Oliveira. Absolute madness. That guy's on form already. So let's hope he can start well today. And Hughes. Look, championship's not going to be easy. We know that. We're getting into some teams that have been in the Premier League before, Derby for example. It's going to be tough, but let's see if we can do it. Alright then, it's our first home game straight away in the Championship against Derby, Blundell Park, home to Championship football now. So let's see if we are going to be any good at playing Championship football. You never know, we could be absolutely dire and could be straight down to League One, and this season, this series may run on for quite a while if that's the case. Hopefully, I think we might be able to scrape playoffs, you know. You never know when you get into the Championship. It's a funny league, so who knows where we're going to finish. Straight away, they're in behind. Marriott, I'm not sure who passed it to him. A couple of touches, puts him wide and puts us one down, puts them one up. 4 minutes in, nearly 5. Jack Marriott, lovely finish. Ripped us apart straight away. This could be a long, long season for us if it's going to go this way every time. But it will take some adjustments. We'll get better, I'm sure. Thomas has got to beat him Malone here. And Malone's going to take him out, and that should be a foul. No, we've still got the ball, so we're going to go back post to Hughes and take a corner. We don't abandon our morals here just because we're in the Championship now. And we've gone down the wing. That's not great. Good ball into Shinnie. Marriott. More Taylor. This has been the story of the first half. A good save, Battersby. They've had all the play, all of it. And we've had absolutely nothing really going forward. Nothing of any shot relation, I don't believe. Deep ball to the back post. Edmondson gets up well. Well, with added time left in the first half, this has been a difficult one. Not much to show really in the sense of attacking for us. We've got about this far every time. Maybe to a crossing position. And then everything's sort of gone poorly. That's why did it pass it to Oliveira there? I didn't pass it to Oliveira. That'll be the end of the half, 1-0 down. That's actually the closest we've been to goal. And if it had just played the right ball, we might actually have had a chance there, but we'll go in 1-0 down. We're just going to have to be positive and hope for the best in the second half, really, because That first half didn't go well. No changes as of yet. I'm not really sure what changes I could possibly do. Akeem Rose is on the bench maybe for a bit of speed, but other than that, I don't really know. We shall see. Hopefully we don't concede straight away like we did in the first half. Murray in behind Pollock here. He's obviously quicker than him and he's quicker to turn. Fossey's back though. Benson's in a good bit of space here. Now he can drive forward. Charles Cook, one up. Charles Cook to Oliveira. He's managed to get a hold of it. Oh, Hughes is offside. There's been a lot of that. Offside calls that are offside, but the lads, one, shouldn't run offside, and two, I don't ask it to pass to them players. Clifton with room to move forward. Finds Oliveira. He finds Charles Cook. If we can find Oliveira, oh, that was a chance there if he could have got it through. Charles Cook now into Clifton. Thomas is free. Come on in, Thomas. This is your chance, mate. I would let you shoot, but I can't. I'm sorry. Oliveira scores and it's 82 minutes and we have our goal. The first goal of the championship. It should have been Thomas, but I can't miss that opportunity. Points here. He's in. He is in, but the keeper does rush him. We need all the points we're going to get. This season, I can't pass up an opportunity like that to play it across the goal and grab ourselves a point in this game. They've had nothing in the second half. That's our first attack. Not well deserved, but definitely taking it. Clifton has played Pollock in... Thomas in behind here. Are we going to be able to get ourselves... Oh, if Oliveira was just better at heading. If he was just better at heading, you never know. We might have won this game. It's just a minute left now. And I don't see either team getting themselves a second unless... I was saying I don't see anyone getting one. You never know, Charles Cook. Oh. We have time for the corner. Now, knowing referees, I'm going to have to whip it in. Clifton's up and it's gone out. Charles Cook take a touch and hit a volley. Never mind, there's the final whistle. We came alive after 80 minutes. That was the only time we ever did anything. And we nearly won it in the end. We nearly won it, you know. But I'm definitely going to take a draw. This league is going to take some getting used to. But I'll take the 1-1. To be fair, for a first game of the season at championship level, when I'm not used to it, that's a decent result. And I'm definitely going to take it. And I'm here now to show you who I've got on my shortlist as to who I'm thinking of bringing in. So we've got Schofield, who I don't think is going to be one. I'm actually going to remove him. Now we've got Thomas Holy, probably not. Then we've got Nylands as an option. Kotaris is an option, definitely. Blackman, probably not. Ramos is one I'm leaning towards. Dolberg's probably out of my price range. O'Leary's probably not good enough. Zingal is out of a price range. Then we've got Travers or Peacock Farrell. The only problem would be his wages, as opposed to Ramos's, which is a lot cheaper. So it's probably going to be Ramos. Verrebs, again, wages, and Kelleher is just not quite good enough. I'm probably going to bring in Rizzo. We'll do that later. And then, of course, I'm looking at Lopez. His wages have gone up, so he's obviously signed a contract. But hopefully, I should be able to get him for around that. That's not too bad. Whereas Yearwood, his wages are way out of my price range. I think that's pretty much it as regards to signing. I'll just show you who I've got on the transfer list so far. Davis, Garmston, Curran, and other Davis. Players I just don't need, lads. I don't need them. They're going. Thanks for your service. And now, of course, it's time for something we do enjoy doing on this channel and in this series. Yes, player of the episode, and of course it's Esteban Oliveira. He scored a bag load of goals in pre-season. He scored the goal there in Derby, and he's off the mark, which is crucial for me. Was get him off the mark early, because he's one of them that you never know. If he doesn't get off the mark early, we've got a bit of a problem. But luckily he did, and grabbed us our first point. So we'll take it. There's no point really checking out where we are in the league, because we've only played one game, so there's not much else to be showing you. There it is. We're 9th. I'd be happy if we stayed there the whole season, to be fair. So, now, training, vote on that in the description. That would be lovely. And I would just like to say, this is the last recording session I'm doing in my parents' house. I'll be moving house. And so if videos either sound a bit different or take a bit longer to get out after this one, that's why. Check my Twitter for updates, alright? That'll be in the description as well, always is. Check my Twitter. That's where I'm going to let you know when videos are coming out and all that sort of stuff. So if you're not following me on there, go follow me. You'll know for sure when I post videos. That's everything, lads. Subscribe if you like. Leave the video a like. I appreciate you watching it. We're loving this series. It's going to be a big one. I can feel it. And I will see you all in the next one.